Hey everybody, Karen here with Big Cartel Support Team, and today we are going to talk about the holiday shopping season. We'll look at what the shopping holidays actually are because it's not just Black Friday anymore. We'll talk about holiday packaging and shipping, as well as the deadlines that go along with that. We'll cover social media and marketing, and then we're also going to take a look at the other side of the holidays when it is time to actually take time off. Now, most importantly, we're going to look at how to come up with a plan for your shop's holiday season, since humans tend to not get a ton done without a plan. Stuff just kind of slips through the cracks, or maybe that's just me. Just a side note before we get started, this webinar has been recorded ahead of time, but we are always here to help you out. If questions come up along the way, just email us at support@bigcartel.com. Or if you're logged into the admin, you can send us a message by clicking that speech bubble at the bottom right. We're always here to help you out. All right, first and foremost, everyone knows the holidays are super, super busy. I love the holidays. I don't even mind the shopping, but it's not everyone's cup of tea, especially the rush around holiday shopping. So as you're getting your shop geared up for the holiday shopping season, the main thing to remember is that it's your shop, your rules. You do the holiday season how you want to do it. If you want to go totally nuts with social media posts and newsletters and blog posts and discounts and free shipping and then everything else under the sun, then totally go for it. But if you want to just chill this holiday season and maybe post on social media once a week, maybe just have one discount code customers can qualify for so that you get to relax and not have to worry about rushing around this holiday season, then go for it. It's your shop. You get to choose. But irrelevant of whether you decide to go all out or just take it easier this year, you will want to have a clear plan that you can stick to. And before we even talk about planning, you need a place to keep track of everything you're planning to do for your shop this holiday season. Even if you're only going to do one free shipping coupon for everyone starting on November 1st, you do have more to think about, like shipping deadlines. So your usual post-it note on the fridge might not be sufficient for the holidays. But shoot, if you love Post-its and you have an amazing system of Post-its for the front of your fridge that's going to help you keep track of everything, then totally go for it. It might look like a serial killer's wall, but who even cares? If it works, it works. You can also use an actual planner if you're good at looking up what tasks are on deck for the day. So if you actually open up that book, I tried a planner, I think it was 2 years ago. I did not open it after the first couple of days. So I'm definitely not a planner person. I am, however, a really big fan of my phone's calendar app. So I use that to create tasks that I have to get done. And then I don't have to fill up my mind with every little thing I have to accomplish. I just set a reminder for the time I need to do something, and then my phone pings me when I need to get that thing done, whether it's get more chicken food or pick up the kids or whatever. I get a ping for it, and then I don't forget. So today I'm going to build a calendar of to-dos as we go, so you can get an idea of not only how to plan for the holiday shopping season, but also how to actually keep track of everything on your list. I am going to use Google Calendar for this, but you can use whatever calendar app you want to use. So here we are in Google Calendar, and my holiday calendar is here on the left, Holiday Shopping Prep 2024. Now, to create a calendar, you just click the plus button here, and then you're going to click Create New Calendar from the list of options that pop up. Then you're going to give your calendar a name and description and click Create Calendar to actually create your calendar. Now, to create a task, you'll just click the date that you want to get something done, like create a discount code, and then click Task. So let's say on Monday the 21st, I want to create my first discount code of the year. So I'm going to click on the 21st, switch this to Task, and we'll say it's going to be a free shipping discount code. For November, how's that? There we go. We're going to add a time. And let's set that for 9 a.m. Now I can add a description if I want, but my title's pretty self-explanatory, so I don't really think I need a description. I'll skip that. Click Save instead. And now we can see this task has been added to my calendar. I'm going to get a reminder on the 21st to create my free shipping discount code for November. Now, if you use Google Calendar, just double check your settings and make sure you have desktop notifications enabled so that you get a little pop-up reminder no matter what browser you're in. And you can check your notifications by clicking this gear icon right here at the top right. If you use your phone's calendar app, whether it's iPhone or Android, your tasks will pop up for you if you've set a reminder. So no worries there. All right, we've got our first task, and we are just going to keep adding to this calendar as we go. So now we need to figure out what the holidays are, because it's not just Christmas and New Year's anymore. It hasn't been for a really long time. We also need to include shopping holidays as well. So I'm going to just list them all off with the dates for each one this year, because some of them do change. First up, we have got Singles Day on November 11th. This is a newer shopping day, and it started in China as a day for singles to celebrate their single status. And it has grown into the biggest online shopping day in the world. Apparently, it has surpassed even Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So that's a big one. Next up, we've got Thanksgiving on Thursday, November 28th this year. Then we've got Black Friday the following day, Friday the 29th. Then right after that is Small Business Saturday, Saturday the 30th. And then Monday the 2nd is going to be Cyber Monday. So that whole weekend, you've got shopping holidays right in a row. Then next up is going to be St. Nick's or Nicholas Day. That's Friday, December 6th. I actually had to look this one up because I had never heard of it. And apparently children leave their shoes and socks out the night before in hopes of finding small gifts or candy or chocolate coins in them. And they also leave letters to St. Nick and carrots or grass for his donkey or horse, whichever they believe he rides. Super cute. Hanukkah is next up, Sunday, December 22nd through Monday the 30th. Then we've got Christmas Day, which falls on a Wednesday this year, December 25th. Boxing Day is the following day, Thursday, December 26th. I had to look up Boxing Day too because I'd heard of it, but I had no idea how people celebrate it. Apparently, sports are big on Boxing Day, so people get together to enjoy leftovers and watch Christmas movies or the hockey game or football game or whatever their team is playing that day. And they go shopping to take advantage of post-Christmas deals. So Boxing Day is a big shopping day. Who knew? I mean, obviously people knew. I didn't know. Next up, we've got Kwanzaa, which is Thursday, December 26th through Wednesday, January 1st. And lastly, we've got New Year's Eve on December 31st, and that is on a Tuesday this year. So now these are the holidays. Obviously, we're not just covering the holidays because Black Friday, that's not like a day to actually celebrate. Well, I guess depending on how you do it, it could be. But this was a list of the holidays and holiday shopping days. So the holidays should automatically, be loaded into your calendar app, but shopping holidays won't be. So I want to add Singles Day to my holiday shopping prep calendar so that I get a reminder that it exists. So I'm going to go over to November, and it was the 11th. Whoop, let's spell that right. And now, anytime I pop over to November, I'm going to see this. Oh yeah, it's going to remind me that Singles Day is a thing, and I may want to create a discount code or do some kind of promo for it. Yep, there it is. And you can add all of the shopping days that you're interested in keeping track of or doing something for to your holiday planning calendar. So if you don't really care about Singles Day and you don't really want to bother making a discount code or adding a mention of it to your shop, just don't add it to your calendar. It's totally fine. Now, Black Friday has historically been the biggest shopping day of the year, but as we've seen, that's not so much the case anymore. Last year, over 66% of consumers planned to do some online shopping on Cyber Monday, while only 27% of consumers plan to do any in-person shopping on Black Friday. That's a big difference. That's a big change from how it used to be. Also, last year, Cyber Monday brought in $12.4 billion in revenue to online retailers, while Black Friday only brought in $9.8. Now, I say only, like bringing in $9.8 billion in a single day of shopping isn't huge. It is huge, but Cyber Monday did almost $3 billion more. So that's definitely saying something. Yes, there are still in-person shopping days like Black Friday, but online sellers are even getting in on that. They're offering Black Friday discounts because online shopping has exploded since 2020. So definitely get in on it. There is plenty to go around with these holiday shopping days. And you can create discount codes for your customers to use in your shop. Discount codes are a great way to give customers incentive to place orders, and they help you stay competitive with some of those bigger retailers. I mean, it's the holidays. More and more people are not only shopping online, but wanting more personal gifts for family and friends. Gifts with heart and personality, and that's where you come in. So if you're on a paid plan, you can create discount codes to give customers a percentage off their order, or you can give them a flat monetary discount, like $10 off, for example. If you're on the free plan, you do need to upgrade for the option to create discount codes for customers to use, and you can upgrade at any time from the billing page of your admin. I'm going to hop over to the admin's discount section now. So I'm here on the account page. I'm just going to click over to the discount section. And here we are. So you can do a monetary discount or a percentage off, or you can create free shipping if you'd like to give your customers free shipping for the holiday season. Or if you want to give all your customers free shipping for the holiday season, just disable your shipping profiles or change your individual product shipping rates to 0.00, irrelevant of whether you're using US dollars, Canadian dollars, euros, pound sterling, whatever you're using, it doesn't matter. 0.00 will give all your customers free shipping. And then your customers can use a 10% off discount code or a $20 off discount code on the checkout page. You will want to keep in mind customers can only enter one discount code per order. So I'm going to create a free shipping discount code here. We'll call it Cyber Monday. We'll make the description super obvious. And I'm going to be incredibly generous. I'm going to give customers free shipping when they order anything on their entire order, but I am going to limit it to Cyber Monday, which is the 2nd, like we mentioned. And we'll set that to go live really early in the morning. Let's do like 3 a.m. And I also want it to expire that night. So let's do 11:45. There we go. All right, there. Now I have a discount code my customers can use for free shipping. And you can post your discount codes on social media, in your newsletters and blog posts, basically anywhere you have customers tuning in to what you're doing. You can also post your discount codes in your shop, which is a really good idea. I know that when I see a banner running across the top of a website telling me I'm going to get free shipping if I spend a certain amount, I'm going to look for a few little additional items to bring my total up to that amount so that I can get free shipping. So all of our templates, aside from Snakebite, do have a field for announcements that you can add your discount code to your announcement text so that it runs across the top of your shop. And I'm going to hop over to the admin's design section now to show you where that is. So pop back over to the account page. We're going to click Go to Shop Designer right here. And here we are in the design settings section. It's the little pencil and ruler. We're just going to scroll down, click into template settings, and here it is at the top. So I'm going to add my little announcement here, and I'll go ahead and publish that. And now my customers are going to see this announcement running across the top of my shop. Now, like I've done here, I've limited this to Cyber Monday. You don't have to offer free shipping for the whole holiday season. Maybe your discount code is only free shipping for November, and you've set it to expire on December 1st. In that case, it would be a good idea to add a task to your calendar to remind you to remove your announcement text from your shop so that customers don't get frustrated if they're trying to get free shipping and it's December 5th. So I'm going to hop back over to the calendar. And since I've got mine set to expire at night on Cyber Monday, I'm going to make myself a task to remove it. And I've set it to expire at 11:45, so I'm going to stay up late that night and take it down at the same time. Again, I don't need a description. That's super self-explanatory. So we'll save that. And there we go. Now I'm going to get this reminder to move that announcement text since my discount is going to expire. Now, discounts not only give customers incentive to shop, but also it can push them to get their shopping done now, which is ideal because the holidays bring with it shipping deadlines. You absolutely have to get your orders shipped by a certain time frame so that your customers actually get their orders in time for whatever holiday they're shopping for. And it would be a good idea to make sure you have products that work with everyone's budget, or create discount codes that'll give enough of a discount to work with everyone's budget. Some years are really tight, but some years we are blessed with a little surplus. So we can splurge a bit more on gifts for family and friends. So keep that in mind and try to have products that fall into everyone's budget. Like if yours is a stationery shop, that's probably easier because you can price cute custom pencils pretty reasonably. Most people can afford a set of 3 cute pencils, but it might be a bit trickier if you are a painter and you offer more expensive products like big, beautiful framed prints. A workaround that would be great for the holidays would be to get your prints in smaller sizes, like postcards. Or you could even get a run of your paintings printed in a set of postcards. And that would be amazing because then customers who love your work but don't have the budget for a $200 custom framed print can still afford to gift a set of your postcards. And if you take a step back and look at the last quarter of the year as a whole, it's really more than just the holidays because you got Halloween, so customers are looking for specific fashions and costumes. Fall as a whole has its own look. So if you sell seasonal decor, then you might be already picking up. You might sell yarn or knitting supplies, and if so, you might find your busier season is already getting underway. People are decorating for fall. They're making scarves and beanies for winter. They're getting ready for Halloween. So you might find that you're already in the busy shopping season, even though you don't have the shipping deadlines yet that come with Christmas or Hanukkah, for example. You will still have shipping deadlines around the holidays though, and it's a good idea to post your own shipping deadlines in your shop so that your customers know when they need to get their orders in so they can get them on time. Now, each carrier has slightly different deadlines, so you'll want to refer to your own carrier's calendar, whether you use USPS or FedEx or UPS or Royal Mail, Canada Post, wherever you are. Just do a Google search of your postal carrier with the keywords holiday shipping deadlines 2024 and you will find their guidelines. I've got USPS loaded right here, and these are their holiday shipping deadlines for 2024. So let's say I'm offering first class, which is 1 to 5 business days, and priority, which is 1 to 3 business days. So according to their post, I need to get the last of my first class orders shipped no later than the 18th. And I need to get the last of my priority mail shipped no later than the 19th. And USPS says you got to ship your ground packages by the 14th if you want them delivered by the 24th. So that's 10 days you got. Now, you definitely want to get familiar with your carrier's guidelines and stick to them. The holidays are not the time to just kind of sit at home and wait until you have at least 10 orders to make that trip to the post office worth it. Or just be transparent. If you're going to do that, just be transparent with your customers about how often you're going to ship orders. That's fine too. Now, let's also look at FedEx because the difference between carriers also matters. So I'm here on FedEx and they've got a lot more options and a lot more deadlines. So for example, FedEx, their 2-day is like the 18th, but then UPS's 2-day deadline is the 19th. So they, just between them, have 1 day difference. So if you've got FedEx, check FedEx's deadlines. If you've got UPS's, check UPS's deadlines and so forth. Just make sure you are really clear on what their deadlines are so you don't accidentally miss them and then have some angry customers. Now I am going to hop over to my calendar again and I'm going to set my shipping deadline. I'm going to choose the 18th just because USPS has only 1 day difference between the two, the first class and the priority, and that'll make it easier on myself. So I'm just going to put last shipping day of the holidays. And let's say I'm going to go to the post office at 2 p.m. There we go. Done. There we go. Last shipping day of the year. Like I said, the holidays aren't the time to let orders pile up before shipping them because people are buying them as gifts, but it's also not the time to stress yourself out needlessly. So make yourself a calendar and again, get yourself familiar with your carrier's deadlines. And then decide if you really want to wait that long. Some of those dates are pretty close to Christmas, and even if you don't celebrate Christmas, no one wants to be in a long line at the post office with everyone else who's shipping their gifts to their family and friends and all their Christmas cards. So you could post your own earlier order deadlines in your shop using one of your shop's custom pages. I will hop over to my admin and show you where that is. We're still here in the design section. Just click pages, this little second option on the left. Click to add a new page. Then you can give it a title like Holiday Shipping 2024. And you can add all the information you want your customers to be aware of around your own shop's guidelines. And you can start by letting your customers know that the last trip to the post office you're going to make is going to be on December 15th, for example. And your customers will know then they got to get their orders in by the 14th. You can also include any additional info you'd like to provide your customers with regarding your holiday shipping. Even better, you could set aside a specific day of the week, if you don't already have one, to head to your post office or your carrier's office with orders. And that way, you're not heading to the post office every day. Unless it's on your way to work or you live a block from it and you don't mind. But having one day set aside just makes it easier. You could even ask your local post office when the slowest hours of the day are and when the slowest day of the week is. And that can help reduce the amount of time that you're actually there in line waiting. So let's say that Barb at my local post office told me that the slowest time is on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to set a weekly task to go to the post office. And then I'll be reminded and I won't have to go every other day because I keep forgetting. And we want this to repeat. So we'll click to repeat every Wednesday. Perfect. We can see that it's done. I'm going to get that reminder every single week. Another way to reduce the amount of time you actually spend at the post office is to show up totally prepared. I'm not the worst, but I'm not super great sometimes. I'm sometimes without bubble wrap. I've run out of packing tape because my kids have taken it all again on some random cardboard box project, or I don't have my little mailing label written out. So often I'm not even ready when I get there. Don't be like me in that sense. Get all your packing materials ahead of time. If you get boxes from your local carrier's office, get them ahead of time and make sure you get enough. Order packing tape in multiples, get extra. There's never enough tape. If you order custom packaging like boxes or mailers with your logo or a pattern, then get that order in if you haven't already. You're not the only seller gearing up for the holidays, though sometimes it feels like we're in our own world. If you're interested in ordering custom packaging, you'll want to get on that real quick and you can just do a Google search. Custom packaging. And you're going to find a lot of different options that you can choose from if you want your own packaging with your own logo on it. You could even put a holiday twist on your orders without actually changing your packaging. You could use stickers. Like if you print mailers with your logo, you could get sheets of candy cane stickers or winter beanies or snowmen or cups of hot chocolate with marshmallows, and just add a little sticker slightly overlapping your logo. That would be really an eye-catching holiday addition to your packaging. Or if you've got pre-printed thank you cards or business cards that you add into your packages, you can just add a holiday sticker to your add-ins. They literally have stickers for everything. I Googled it, watch. They've got Christmas, they've got Hanukkah, they've got Kwanzaa, they even have, gotta spell it right, Festivus stickers for all of you Seinfeld fans. And you don't have to do stickers. You could get a rubber stamp with a holiday graphic on it from a craft store. Or you could just draw a little candy cane or a Santa hat or a menorah or a simple pine tree. Even I can draw a little pine tree and I'm just terrible at drawing. The holidays are your chance to make your packaging pop a little bit and your customers will notice. As a customer, I love that stuff, especially around the holidays, and I always notice. If you wrap your products in tissue, you could use holiday themed colors like red and green tissue for Christmas or blue and silver for Hanukkah. Even if you just hate the holidays and that is your target audience, lean into it. Get black tissue paper and skull and crossbones stickers, or practice sketching a simple skull and crossbones, or you could break open red pens on your packaging and kind of smear the ink around so it's all gross and bloody looking. You could even set your shop's order deadline to something like December 1st because you are already over it with the holidays, and if that's you and your shop, your customers will so get it and they'll be all for it. It'd be great. And even before you leave the house, you can have your shipping labels paid for and printed if you use one of our shipping integrations like ShipStation or Pirate Ship. That is going to further cut down on the time spent at the post office. Our shipping integrations are available on the paid plans, so if you're on the free plan, the holidays are a great time to upgrade so that you can take advantage of those time-saving integrations. And again, you can upgrade at any time from the billing page of your admin. If you hop over to the account page, the apps page right here, this is where you're going to find all of our shipping integrations. Just keep scrolling until you find them. There we go. And if you are connected to one of those integrations, your orders are automatically going to be imported into your ShipStation or Pirate Ship account. And then from there, you'll buy the postage that your customer already paid for when they place their order. You'll print the label, stick it on your box or envelope, and you're done. It really is so easy. Now, our help site at bigcartel.com has articles on each of our shipping integrations. Just click the help button at the top right. So definitely check it out if you're not already connected to a shipping integration. And if you're in the US or Canada, you can go one step further and integrate with Shippo to print shipping labels directly from your Big Cartel admin. Now, when you get an order, you're going to see a green button that you can click to create a shipping label, and I'll show you what that looks like. Right here, create shipping label. So when you click that, you're going to be prompted to connect to Shippo. If you've already got a Shippo account, you'll just follow the prompts to connect your existing Shippo account to your Big Cartel shop. Then you're going to be redirected back to the admin where you will create your first shipping label. And then again, you'll just print that right from the admin. If you are already connected to Shippo, you already know how it works, you can just keep printing your labels at home rather than having to go in and pay for your shipping one package at a time. But if you don't even have a Shippo account, just click Create Shipping Label. Then you'll actually be prompted to create your Shippo account. And again, you'll be connected once you've finished completing those prompts. And we just removed the shipping label on the the limit on the number of shipping labels that you can print on the Platinum plan. So you can print as many shipping labels as you need if you are on either of the paid plans. And that's super handy in time for the holidays. Now, keep in mind, your customers may not all be on the other side of a computer or a phone. So if you do holiday events like craft fairs or holiday bazaars or pop-up shops, your customers are going to be in person, and you can take those orders using either the iOS or the Android checkout app, whichever device you have. If you haven't already, you're going to want to head to our help site, again, bigcartel.com, find the apps and integration section at the bottom, and I'll actually click over there. Let's see. Click help, and then you're just going to scroll down here. There we go. And then you're going to find it here at the bottom. Where are we? Nope. Look at me clicking around. There we go. In-person checkout. Tap to pay and in-person checkout is what you're looking for. And you're going to find info on both the iOS and the Android checkout app articles. Now you can manage your shop with the checkout app, obviously, but most importantly, at least this time of year, you can take in-person payments with the app, and all orders that you take using the checkout app are going to show up in the orders section of your admin, just like orders that your customers place on their own. So for example, if you screen print t-shirts, and you're at a holiday pop-up, your customers are going to tell you what t-shirt and what size they want, or they'll just take it off your shelf and hand it to you, depending on your shop's setup. And then from there, you just add the t-shirt and the size they want to the cart. You'll tap to checkout, and then you'll enter their card info, or you'll take their cash to complete the order. Again, not only will the order show up in their admin, but if you've got inventory tracking enabled, it'll track inventory on in-person orders, just like it's going to track inventory on orders placed by the customer. The inventory tracking feature is another good reason to upgrade if you're on the free plan, because it's only included on the paid plans, and the holidays are not the time to accidentally oversell products. So again, a really good reason to upgrade to get that inventory tracking feature. And I'll show you where that is in the admin. It's here on the account page. Just scroll down here to the preferences section. I've got inventory tracking enabled, but I am not allowing overselling. Now you can also use a card reader if you'd like, and you can get a reader from Stripe. You can even enable Tap to Pay, that article we were just looking at, or the link to it, excuse me. You can click into that article to read about Tap to Pay. That can be enabled on your iPhone, iPad, or your Android device, and then you don't even need a reader. All you do is you tap into your in-person checkout settings on the app, then tap to connect, tap to pay, then you follow the prompts to authorize. And then when you're done, you'll see the option for customers to tap to pay on the in-person checkout along with the cash and card options. Now, just a side note here, the in-person checkout setup is not connected to your shop's checkout setup. So if you've got both PayPal and Stripe connected, in your shop for your storefront. They are not automatically going to be connected in your in-person checkout settings. Also, PayPal doesn't work with the in-person checkout. So it's just Stripe, which allows for the credit and debit card payments, and then you can also take cash payments. So just be sure to set up your in-person checkout settings and test them before your in-person holiday sales events. And then add those events to your calendar. So whatever holiday pop-up shops or winter markets you're going to be participating in, you'll want to add it to your calendar so you don't forget and so you don't double book an event. And speaking of in-person events, how are locals going to know where you'll be throughout the holiday season? And how are your online customers going to know that you're running discounts or dropping new holiday products or bundling up products into ready-made gifts for the holidays? Well, that is where social media and marketing come in. And you'll want to add your social media and marketing to-dos to your calendar so you don't forget to post. Again, let the calendar's reminders do the work for you so you can free up your headspace for other things. Now, as far as social media goes, you will want to have a plan, and it's a good start to decide where you want to reach your customers during the holidays. Most of us have all of the social media platforms, but we don't use them all. So figure out where your customers are, and that's going to help determine where to focus your time and energy. And if you're not sure, just Google it. Like, let's Google it right now. Like maybe you sell clothing. So let's just Google which social media platform sells the most clothing. All right, so apparently, according to a 2022 study, Instagram is number one for clothing sales on social media. And I bet, TikTok's coming in close second. I bet Facebook is up there as well. So definitely Google it. If you sell art, you can just Google which social media platform sells the most art and so forth. Do a little bit of digging to find out where your customers are most likely to be if you're not already sure. Again, you can post on all the social media platforms, so Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, your YouTube channel, there's so many more even, but not everyone is interested or has the time for that. So you could just choose a couple platforms to focus on based on your product line and your existing reach. You know, you may already have followers on a particular platform. So add it to your calendar. We're going to say I sell clothing and I want to focus on Instagram. So I'm going to add a weekly reminder. Let's start on the 1st to post on Instagram. We'll do that at 9 a.m. And we do want it to repeat every week. There we go. Again, once you've figured out your reach, where you want to focus your time, you can decide how often you want to post. You might want to do it twice a week. You might want to do it 3 times a week, depending on the kind of response your fans are giving you. That's great. Just remember to add it to your calendar so you don't forget. And as far as posting, you can use hashtags, to help your posts come up in specific searches like hashtag holidays or hashtag holiday gifts or hashtag holiday sweatshirts or hashtag holiday nail art, just whatever makes sense for your product line. Now, hopefully you're starting to see a theme here. You choose to engage with your customers on whatever platform, however often you see fit. Just be sure that you have a way to remember to actually do it. And when you're posting on social media, you can also include holiday elements to your posts. Maybe even do some behind the scenes posts that let your customers see what your holiday prep looks like. I love that. Like if you're a potter, you could post your muddy throwing wheel with a holiday themed apron draped over it, and you could use a tagline like more mugs or heading to the kiln tomorrow or something like that. Customers love that. I love that. You could also create holiday graphics for some of your posts using a platform like Canva. They have a huge library of graphics and templates that you can use for holiday posts. I'll hop over so we can take a look. Oh, like these right here, Christmas sale. And a template like these would be helpful if you'd like to create a discount code that to offer, or if you're going to offer free shipping the last week of November, and maybe you're not great at design or coding. Well, they've got these really nice templates ready to go. You don't have to do anything but add your information and then post it. Just go for it. As far as your promos, you could offer free items to give customers incentives to place orders in your shop. Like if you sell nail stickers or jewels, you could add some small freebies to all orders placed within the first week of December, for example. And you can also space it out. So if you want to do something weekly, you could do first week of November, you're going to give every order a 20% off discount code to use on future orders. And then you can just handwrite the discount code on their packing slip or thank you card. And then the second week of November, customers get 20% off all orders over $50 if they use a particular discount code. And the third week of November, everyone gets free shipping if they spend a certain amount, and so on and so forth. The possibilities are pretty endless, and it's totally up to you. Just make sure you keep track of how you want to share those promos. And have fun with it. That's what the holidays are all about. Also, be sure not to stretch yourself or your margins too thin. You still want to make money while you're selling your nail polishes and your awesome t-shirt line and your art prints and your pottery, all of it. We do live on a planet where everything costs. So you do want to be competitive, but you also don't want to sell yourself short. Also, don't feel the need to totally reinvent the wheel. If you had a successful holiday season last year, look back at what you did that worked really well and expand on it. If you combined social media with newsletters and that worked, go that same route. If you've never used newsletters for reaching customers, the holidays are a great time to try it out. There are literally billions of us online, so definitely reach out to them. If you're on a paid plan, you can integrate with MailChimp to create and send newsletters. You can even add an email pop-up to your shop that your customers can click to sign up for your newsletters. Like, I'm going to hop over to, where are we? Let's go to our examples page and check out one of our newsletter pop-ups here. Not ours, excuse me. Here we go. I know the Feebles has one. There we go. So this is what a pop-up can look like. I could just enter my email address, and then I'm going to get all of their newsletters letting me know when they're having sale dates, holiday product drops. They're going to share discount codes, you name it. The newsletters aren't just for the holidays either. They're an awesome marketing tool year round. If you've never used MailChimp but you're interested, definitely reach out to us at support.bigcartel.com. You can email us that way. We can help you out. Or if you're logged into the admin again, you can just click that little speech bubble at the bottom right. We're happy to help out. Now, lastly, almost lastly, our cart abandonment feature can help with holiday sales as well. They can help recover abandoned carts. And that feature is available on the Diamond plan, so definitely worth upgrading for. The cart abandonment feature is disabled by default because we don't want to just start reaching out to your potential customers without your approval. But if you're on the Diamond plan, you can enable it on the account page. I'm going to hop over there. Right here. I'm on the account page. You're just going to scroll down back to where I was in the preferences section. Now right here, I've got it enabled. But if you don't, you're just going to click Edit Preferences. You're going to see that this is gray. Just toggle it to green to turn it on. And then anytime there is an abandoned cart, we're going to go ahead and send your customers a little abandoned cart email, kind of enticing them to come back and finish placing their order. And I'll show you what that email looks like. You can send yourself a test email, by clicking that little airplane icon. And here we are in our preview. Now, your shop's name is going to be here at the top. And as you can tell, all of the shop, cart contents are going to be included. If they click View Cart, then they can get over to their cart and complete their order, which is awesome. It's a great way to recover some of those abandoned potential sales. Definitely worth looking into. All right, so let's look at the other side of the holiday shopping season. You planned, you prepared, you posted on social media, you sent out your newsletters, and you shipped every last order before your deadlines rolled around. And now you're totally done. Now you get to just sit back and relax. But sometimes that's hard to do. I can't tell you to take your dog on a walk or take a nap or drive through that neighborhood in town that is just bananas with Christmas lights. But what I can do is suggest that you put your shop in maintenance mode so that your customers know you're taking time off. So I'll show you where that is. Here we go, on the account page. And I know that there are some sellers out there who don't even know where maintenance mode is because they don't ever take time off. So again, we're on the account page and it's right here. It's automatically going to be toggled gray. Just toggle it to green to turn it off. And that's going to prevent customers from placing orders in your shop while you're taking time away. You can even customize the default maintenance message in the design section of your admin. And I'll show you where to go. Just click to go into Shop Designer. Scroll down in the settings section and click into the template settings. And it's right here, maintenance mode message. So you can customize that to say whatever it is that you want to say to close up your holiday season. And a nice thanks for a great holiday season would go a long way. You could also include the date that you're going to be opening back up again. Again, basically any message that you'd like to wrap up the holiday season with. Or you could stay open and keep taking orders. You could just set your announcement text right here at the top to let customers know that you are away and you're not shipping orders right now. But you can include the date that you're going to open back up so your customers know when those orders are going to be placed. Now, the main thing, again, is just to keep in mind, the holidays are super hectic. There are plenty of horror stories around holiday shopping. But again, it's still your shop. You still get to choose how you want to approach the holiday shopping season for your shop and your business. Shoot, you might not want to do any social media posts or marketing, and that's 100% fine. Or you may want to do all of the things, and that's also fine. You get to choose. As long as you choose for yourself and your business, you'll be fine. And that's hopefully the main takeaway here. Just make the holiday shopping plan that fits your needs and the needs of your business and stick to it. Make adjustments here and there as you see fit, and you're going to have a really great holiday shopping season. Now, that's all I have for today. I hope it was helpful. If any questions come up after we close, do not hesitate to reach out. We're always here to help. You can email us again at support@bigcartel.com, or you can just send us a message by clicking that speech bubble at the bottom right in the admin. Thanks for being here.